Hello and welcome to a second attempt at Eat, Crypt and Survive plays a board game where some people gather in different locations and have an aneurysm because streaming. The perils we go to try and make content. How are we, everyone? Hopefully everyone is well. Things look like they're moving relatively okay. We've changed some stuff. Nothing is crying at us.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. It's better.
We're going to go with it then. And if it becomes unwatchable, people will have to tell us and we will just rage quit the internet.
Cry.
We don't normally start off these episodes by going into a bit of a downer about things, but we've just had the last 20 minutes have just been all tech issues. And it's like, yeah, I want to play a game. So we're going to play a game. I am Luke. Hello. That is Laura. Hi. And below us is Dom.
Hello.
We are here to play a game of Hippocrates, a game that I am very much into theme-wise. We are effectively going to be way back when, in the time of Greek gods and ancient Greek mythology, where we are wandering around with Hippocrates, not Hippocrates.
I take full responsibility for what will happen.
You heard it here first, folks. She takes responsibility for what will happen. She hasn't specified what, so that is a lot of leeway for me to just call
The entire future.
Yep, all Laura's fault. We are going to be doctors who are essentially trying to keep up the temple of Asclepius, the Greek god of medicine and healing. Basically, we are part of a group of physicians who are going to be hiring in doctors to then look after our patients and get the most reputation, the most money to keep this temple going so that we can keep up the modern-ish methods of scientific treatment as opposed to religious practices where people believe that illnesses and sickness were due to the gods punishing them for whatever reason because Zeus. So we are going to be trying to do only, proper medicine with them. And I say proper medicine, like rest and herbs and stuff. But we are going to be doing that over a series of rounds and phases. Optimistic Girl saying Luke has got some fresh hair. I have, Optimistic Girl, got some fresh hair. I stole it off a dead guy, and I just took it off like
fresh.
stole it like a Lego.
It's okay. He was freshly killed.
Oh,
Yes.
That's sort of fresh. Okay.
Yes.
Freshly made.
Optimistic Girl says, "How recently dead?" About 30 seconds.
Whoa!
I am efficient.
Whoa.
I am efficient with my scalping.
Yeah, that's fast.
So in this game of Hippocrates, we're going to be going through 5 phases each. Well, we're going to go through 4 rounds of 5 phases. Those phases are welcome, where we welcome new patients into our clinics, doctors for working for us. We're going to be hiring new doctors and purchasing medicine to put out to treat our patients. We're going to then treat our patients, and then we're going to score our points and reputation, obviously. There's nothing about that. This is not the Temple of Aphrodite.
What?
Score.
Oh. I understand.
Good news is Nightbot is now showing the right stuff. So
Yay! That's all we need. Nightbot being correct.
Nightbot is correct.
This is how it makes us through.
Yeah, it puts us through. So the way that we are going to be doing this is we are going to be starting off by recruiting patients effectively and welcoming them into a clinic. And the way that's going to work is the first player, whoever is the first player in this row, which at the moment is the yellow player, which is Dom, is going to roll these dice at the bottom. Dom, if you would like to roll these dice, we can just use this to demo how this phase will go.
Oh.
Scroll
Well,
down.
that's a 4 roll.
Well, luckily all the dice only go up to 3, so it's not so bad. So these dice will now go into the spots in their relevant row that they are in. So for the color, so this will go into this spot up here. This will go here, and these become etc., etc., etc. These are the patients that are going to be available for us to recruit this turn, effectively. So, player at the front of the row, again, Dom, will take their pawn and drop it down into this active line below on whichever column he wishes to claim the person who is sick, gain the benefit that is underneath them and the money that they are giving you as a bribe, effectively, and then you're going to get some various resources from it. So if Dom were to take this person here, you're basically taking the die that is available, or the character that is on the die they're available, if that makes sense. So in this column, you can only take this guy at the front, who is Lysimachos. I don't know. I'm going to mispronounce Greek names, so I'm going to stop.
Some solid Greek names here.
Lysimachos, I
Sure.
guess. Someone will correct me. I am sure the internet exists. So this person, the number will become relevant in a little bit. We'll explain that as we go. Needs 3 of the blue medicines and 1 of the purple in order to be fully treated. We'll score you 5 points if they are fully treated and looked after, and for you to hire them or for you to take them into your clinic, they will give you 4 drachma. And each of these characters will have different benefits and different money amounts, different point amounts, and various rewards that will come with it. And you have these different rewards that are available along the tracks here at the bottom as well. In this first column, you can get 1 point for welcoming that character. You also get 1 drachma and 1 reputation. We'll go into reputation in a moment. In this row, you are getting a blue potion, or 2 blue potions, depending where you are, a blue assistant, which is this little marker here, which you can then add onto your player board. Now shift click onto that one. Again, I'll explain assistance in a second. More money, but you do lose reputation for getting those in. So if the numbers are in red, that is a negative to your reputation, or a negative payment, effectively. You're either losing out money or reputation, and those are some of the currencies that act within the game, and those will have different impacts. So you can make the choice. Where you place yourself in the row will have an impact on how you choose in the later rounds. So obviously, the further down in the row you are, the better the resources are, and the benefits from them, but the further behind you'll be in the track. So something to consider in the rounds ahead. We're going to do that 3 times. When a person is claimed, they are taken into this clinic area of our board, that top third of our player board. We'll take the character across and put them into there. Once we have welcomed our 3 patients into our rooms, we have got various benefits. Now, the assistants actually are probably, I should talk about these now, because they do have an impact into what we can do on them. So the blue assistant, who is our exchange assistant, allows you to expend that assistant token. So you take it from your player board and just take it off, and you can then exchange a dice. Is it exchange dice? Yes, it is. Exchange a dice from your chosen column with a die from another region. So if Dom's decided it doesn't want to get this guy at the top, he would rather go for this woman down at the bottom. So he chooses to swap this red 1 with the blue 3 over here, thereby giving a different choice of options and opening up to take that assistant or that patient. The yellow spot here allows you to move the die, this is the charitable assistant, allows you to move the die vertically within your chosen region. So you would expend that and you could move the die up or down depending on which patient you wish to take. And then the scheduling assistant, who is the purple person, allows you to take the person who is due to come into the hospital next. So you take the person from this row here, from the supply, effectively, and you would take them in. But depending on where the die is, you would still get the benefits that are on the row where the die is. So again, if Dom was to take this person here, Thias, then instead of getting the benefit here, you would still get 1 victory point, 1 drachma, and 1 reputation. Okay, the assistance makes sense to everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
How often can you use them?
They're 1 use, but they can regenerate.
Right.
and we do start with 1 each, I believe. Now we have recruited our patients, all 3 of them. We then claim the drachmae for putting them in. So all 3 of our patients, we total up how much drachmae they are giving us, and we just take that money from the main supply and put it next to our player boards. Then we go into the payment phase. We're going to be paying our doctors. At the moment, we are starting off with just 1 basic doctor, the Asclepiodorus. I'll explain the anatomy of that card in a moment. But in terms of how much we pay them, we are going to be paying them based on our reputation. Obviously, the better reputation we have, the less money we actually need to pay them because the doctors want to come and work for us. The lower the reputation we have, so further to the left of our board, then the more we're going to have to pay our doctors because we want to get good doctors here, but God, we suck. So we need to pay them more in order to come and work for us. So for every doctor we have, they're going to be paid the same amount because socialist medicine. So we are going to be paying them, at the moment, we're going to pay each of them 3 drachmae. And then as game goes on, we may pay them 2 or even 1, or we might have to pay them 4 or 5. If we do not have enough money to pay a doctor, then we have to discard them, even if we have fulfilled some of their contracts. So let's have a look at the anatomy of a doctor, which sounds like an old sentence. We have the portrait of our doctors here, and we also have a point value that they are going to be worth once we have fulfilled their contracts. Each doctor is going to have a number of spots on their board, based on these spaces, and that is 1 to 3 contracts that they will have available. And that is based on the medicine that they can treat. So these are the number of spots that Asclepiodorus can treat. You can treat a person with purple, green, and blue if you put them onto that spot. So as we're going to lay out our characters and our patients, if we treat them, we're going to be sort of slotting them in based on their needs. So if we go back to our first patient example, he needs 3 blues and a purple. We would put him onto Asclepiodorus onto one of the edges that either supplies purple or supplies blue to make sure that we can provide that medicine to them. Does that make sense? That sounds very reassuring. Right. Then we have the recruitment phase of getting new doctors. So first of all, we are going to be looking at our reputation track based on our order here and where we are. Basically, whoever has the highest reputation is going to be going first and claiming a doctor. At the moment, it's going to be this passive player. That's one of the things about this game is that regardless of player count, there is always, if there's 4 players, then it's fine. But if there are fewer than 4 players, there are going to be a number of bot players that are just taking things out so that the market and the doctors don't become clogged up effectively. You're not seeing the same stuff, so it's going to be clearing some stuff out, which is quite nice. I like that. We have the option to get a region-free doctor. So these 4 characters up here, these are region-free doctors. They are wandering around. They thought they were trying to get work within their own regions, whether it be Athens or
freelancers.
Effectively, they have come looking for work. So they are willing to come to your temple regardless where they are. In turn order, we can choose to take this token that is in front of us, which has a 2 drachmae symbol on it, and place it upon that character and pay the drachmae back to the bank. We have then basically said, I'm going to reserve this doctor. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just turning off the printer. So I'm probably eating some Wi-Fi.
Tasty Wi-Fi.
Tasty, delicious Wi-Fi. So we can take that marker, place it upon the doctor, and we are basically saying we're going to spend $2, or 2 drachmae, and we're going to reserve this character. So in a future point, we can choose to hire them, and that will take a -2 deduction off of their cost when we choose to hire them. So on these new doctors, you can see that Demetrios, for example, can supply purple and blue medicine on all 3 of his contracts. He is worth 7 points if you complete all 3 of his contracts, but he will cost 7 drachmae in order to hire. But if you do put that little blue little token on there to say, yes, I'm going to reserve him, when it comes to hiring him later on, it will only cost you 5 because you've already paid 2 to tempt him in effectively. But that just stays up there for the moment until we have gone through our later phase. So that is the option to hire a region-free doctor. Then you can choose to hire new doctors. Again, based on the reputation track, you go in the following order. You can choose one of these 4 options. You can either hire a regional doctor, who are going to be these tiles that are currently face down. They get revealed a little later on. The only thing you know about them is what medicine they can provide. You can purchase a medicine kit, which are these little bundles down here. So this one, for example, directly underneath the red doctor, it gives you a blue, 3 green medicines, and 1 purple for the cost of 12 drachmae. If you purchase a medicine kit, the doctor above it will become unavailable for purchase. Or you can take the option to buy the bundle, in which case you'll pay the doctor and you'll be paying the medicine kit below them. And as a bonus, you will be getting a knowledge tile below it, which is a one-time use bonus. Unless they have a lightning bolt on them. If they've got a lightning bolt, then that is an instantaneous bonus. But this one, milk cart, you can trade him in whenever to gain 5 victory points and 2 blue medicines. Okay, making sense?
No.
No?
No.
It will
Sorry, I'm not taking any of this in. We've tried twice now and I am taking none of this in.
It will make a bit more sense as we start to play.
Yeah.
The other option is you can choose to pass and not take any of the actions, and you can just sort of move on. We then reset the recruitment zone based on which doctors we have got. We just sort of shuffle people around as we need to. Before we go on to the recruitment zone, we can then choose whether or not we want to actually hire the person that we've reserved up here. If we choose to pay them, we pay them the amount, we bring them over into our clinic. Then we reset it and we just we move the doctors around. So we move them over to these guys over to the right, and then we'll bring these guys around in a sort of snake just to fill in the gaps. Now, it can be that a number of doctors have been purchased and there are not enough to refill this track. If that's the case, we will take doctors from up here and fill them in. And once this pile has run out, then there just may be a case where we've got fewer doctors available in the region 3 area for a turn, which happens. Finally, we'll go into treatment, where we are going to be doing this out of order, basically however we wish to. So it doesn't matter in which order we treat our patients, but we can take our patients from our boards and place them over to our doctors, like I said. So this person here, we are saying he needs a certain type of medicine. This is going to when it gets a bit tricky. This would work a lot better in the physical version, but that's okay. Do they rotate this?
No.
No, they do not go fully. That's okay. We just rotate them 60 degrees.
Oh, how sad.
Oh, that went the wrong way. Fine. Fix this. Nope, that's fine. God. There we go. Close enough.
Sort of.
Good enough. We know what they need when we position them. So this doctor is now going to be only able to supply purple medicine to this patient. So in a later phase, we may put a different doctor on the other end of this card to provide them with the blue medicine that they need. So once we have assigned our patients with our doctors, we can then add medicine to them. So let's imagine we have got this patient in place, we've got the medicine that we need, we put them all onto his card and say, yep, we have treated this person with 3 blue medicines and 1 purple. We can substitute knowledge tiles that we may have gained here for any wild medicine. We can also sacrifice one of our assistants, and I say sacrifice, I mean we can just pay our assistants to act as a wild medicine. And we can also use our drachmae, we can pay 3 drachmae to gain an additional medicine at any time, okay? Once we have treated our patients, we can then score them. So any patients who have not been moved and assigned with a doctor get moved down 1 row. So if they are in our clinic, they move down to the emergency room. If they were in the emergency room and they haven't been treated, they move to the halls of Hades. Basically, they died, which is bad because every patient that dies is worth -3 points at the end of the game. Then we have a look at our patients that we have treated this round, so the ones that are still face up next to our doctors, and we gain that number of reputation points. So if we have treated fully 3 patients, we will gain 3 reputation points. We will then discharge our patients. So we will earn the victory points that are shown on their tile and return their medicine to the supply. We'll discharge our patient by flipping them face down. They'll no longer be counted or scored, but it remains attached to doctors, showing that one of their contracts has been retired. Because basically, they want to go into retirement. As much as you are they want to treat patients, they also want to retire on a decent wage. So they will do 3 patients and at most, and that's it. Then we will retire our doctors if they have fulfilled all of their contracts. We will score the victory points that are on their tiles. And then we will turn that tile to the box, along with any patients that are no longer attached to a doctor. So if Asclepiodorus has fulfilled all of 3 of his contracts, he goes into the box, disappears. Any patients that are left floating in the void because they weren't able to be treated by another physician also go with him. And then finally, we add bribes and refill the queues. So we shift all of our patients down here up 1. And for every patient who has not been taken, we'll gain 1 drachmy on them to make them a little bit more enticing to gather in the future. Now, one thing that may happen is, when we're recruiting patients, is we may get dice that land where there's an empty space, where there is no patient. And if we choose to go into that column, so if Don were to go here again and go for the red 1, he would gain, instead of getting a new patient, he would gain 3 drachmy, as well as the bonuses that are down here. Okay, that is pretty much everything. At the end of the game, once we have finished our 4 rounds, we end our turn, and yeah, we just score up. Whoever wins, wins. Whoever's most victory points lived up to the teachings of Hippocrates and is declared the victor. And you can treat any patients in your emergency room without the use of a doctor to the extent that you still have available medicine. You don't score the victory points for them, they return to the box, but it basically avoids them moving into. Oh, sorry, that's the end of the game. So when we finished our 4th round, effectively. That, I think, is everything. How do we feel?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that.
I'm fairly comfortable. It's okay. We can sort of talk you through it as we go. Okay. So Dom is our first player. So we are going to start off by recruiting patients. Okay. So Dom, you get to choose a row or a column and take the patient next to the die that is showing. Oh, sorry, no. As part of our setup, we do actually have one of our assistants each. We each get to choose which assistant we want to use. So take a second to consider that. Now, let's have a look at chat. How is chat getting on? Optimistic Elk, you still enjoying yourself? Have you understood everything that's going on?
If so, please help. Send help.
Send help. Maybe cookies.
Okay, I don't need more cookies.
Optimistic Oak says, sorta. That's all right then. I'm going to take the purple assistant.
The purple one is you take one from the bottom.
Yes, you take it from the stack, so one of the future patients.
I don't know.
I'll take the blue one.
Okay.
Just to be different.
Yep. That allows you to switch dice around.
Sure, I'll take the yellow one just to be different again.
Okay. And you can change the column that you are. Change the value in the column that you've gone for, yeah. All right. So Don, you are picking the first patient.
Yes.
Dr. Don.
Yes. Okay.
You're picking the second, Laura.
Goody!
Okay, I may have picked slightly poorly, but no matter.
Oh, it's probably worth mentioning we have all started with 6 drachmy and 1 of each medicine type.
You know what? I think I will just take the chap in the first column, Lysimachus.
Okay.
So should I move him to my board
Yes.
now or do something else?
Yes. So you bring your marker down to this spot here, and then you take the patient away.
Come to my hospital.
Go to hospital, and you gain 1 victory point, 1 drachmy, and 1 reputation. I will move you on the reputation track.
Okay, I'll help myself to a drachmy. And victory points are presumably on this.
Yes,
track
that
rather
track,
than-
the spiral track.
Ooh, 1 victory point. I'm winning.
It's worth mentioning that we can occupy the same space on the reputation track. If there is tie, then the player who is on top gets the priority.
Okay, so the one that got there last.
Yes.
Cool.
Laura?
So when it says 1 and it's got a picture of the assistant next to it,
You gain that assistance.
thought we already had them. Gain
You,
them for what?
you gain another one. So you can have all 3 assistants ready to go. So you can use them at any point in the game.
Oh, so they're not all active, just the one that we picked.
Yes, at the moment.
Yeah. I'll just go for this purple one because
Okay.
why would you want a negative reputation? I don't see
question.
why how this guy is any better than these guys.
It's more money, but
Yeah, a lot more money. Yeah, seven drachmy, but you lose your reputation. You're right. So you take your character and take them over to your board.
Okay.
I believe in a thing called love.
I get my
Because it's a valuable diagnostic
get
tool.
my assistant.
Yes, you get yourself a blue assistant. I am actually going to take this person and lose 2 reputation, but I will get 7 drachmy for it. So I lose 2 reputation, whoop, whoop, but 7 monies is useful.
Yeah, I'm just realising that. I hope.
Okay, so now we trigger the red player here, the sort of dummy bot player. I didn't explain this earlier, but the bot player basically takes the highest number patient of the remaining rows. So we just have a quick look at who we have left here, or highest patient that is available. So the highest patient number that is available is this person here, number 45. So they will just come in, take that spot.
45?
Yes.
What? Oh, the number at the bottom.
Number at the bottom of them. So that is number 45. That character just gets discarded. The discard is right at the top up here. We're just going to make a mess over on the side. And that is the end of the first draft, effectively. So we take all of our markers, go back up a spot. We go back up to here. And then the player in the lead, who is Dom again, rolls all the dice. And we reassign them, and then we draft again.
Okay. So we get 3 patients each round.
Each round we get 3 patients, yes. Unless we end up with spaces where there isn't a patient, in which case we can just gain the benefit of the empty space. Yeah.
Okay, let's see what my role is this time. Oop. 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 Not bad. So I've got a mix of use and empty space.
So Dom, you have the first choice once again.
Yes. I am allowed to use my assistant at this point, aren't I?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Okay. So what I'd like to do is use my assistant to swap.
Yeah, swap. You swap the dice from the columns.
So I'll throw my assistant away. Just take.
They will. Yeah, just move them up off the top of the board because you can get them back later.
Okay. So I'm moving the 2 die across into this column.
Yep.
Which means I move the 1 die to the one that it came from.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and then predictably enough, I'm going to take this chap.
Mm-hmm.
Come to me, Parvis. Because that's going to get me 5 track meat, even if it costs me a reputation.
Yep. Laura.
So I'm now back where I started, but higher up the totem pole.
Yes.
I will use my assistant
Mm-hmm.
to move the dial pull down.
Yeah.
Move this one down to here.
Okay.
And I'll take her.
Okay.
I
So.
don't know why. Just looks less scary.
Okay. So she pops into your clinic over here. There's 3 spots on your board for her. Nice.
I get a thing in a thing.
You get 1 point, a drachmy, and a reputation. So I'm just going to put you next to Dom for the moment.
Right. And my reputation go up.
Yes, your reputation does go up.
Did no one's put it up?
No, no one has done yet.
Up is right.
Up to the right, yes. I am. Thinking. I think I'm going to use my assistant. I'm going to use my assistant to claim the person on the top of the row, but I still get I get the blue assistant as a benefit for that. Having spent my assistant. And then the red person is going to look at who's available. The highest value is Menelk. Menelki. I don't know. He's kind of pop. So the red player is going to come over here. Take this person off to the discard of shame. I'm sure this is a lot easier to do in a physical game. That's okay. Just going to go over there. And then we all go back up a row. Thank you. Right, Laura, you are the lead player. If you'd like to roll all the dice, please.
Yay!
Do we need to put the dice back in the right rows?
Yeah, they can do it. I mean, they represent the different regions.
So yeah, they'll just
So, yeah.
stay. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice that they colour coordinate with the patients for the region.
Yeah, they do that with the doctors as well, which is nice.
Doctors and patients from all different backgrounds.
Yeah. Macedonia, Carthage, Persia, Alexandria, Athens, and Cyrene. Ooh, many 3s.
Whoa! I did not mean to move them all.
That's right, you can move them all, because most of them are going to the same place. So. All right, Laura, you get the first choice of hunters. Also, how are you, Optimistic Elk? How's life? We haven't seen you for a little while, and we're sad about it. We miss you, friend. Going all right. You guys? Yeah, we're all right. I think this is melting Laura's brain a little bit.
Yeah, very melty.
But it's your turn. Can I have a cookie, please?
Yes.
Or cake? I have cookie or cake? I have one or the other. Poll in chat. Cookie or cake?
Cookie.
I wonder what Hippocrates would prescribe for analysis paralysis.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just gonna swap this purple dye for here using my assistant and putting that there. And I'm just gonna take this guy
Okay.
because I don't know why, but it's gonna take him over here and put him there.
All right.
And we go. What do I get? I get a 1, a 1, a 1.
One of everything. Right.
Yay.
Whilst Laura's doing that, I'm going to take the second spot. I'm going to take this guy here.
Did anyone move me underneath him?
No.
No, so I'm in front of Dom now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have claimed my person. That gets me 2 blue medicines, but lose 2 potions. But it does cost me 2 reputation again. I should have given myself a. I'm going to lose reputation earlier in the game.
Is that your first
Oh
time?
no, I went for
Got
this.
the
I went for
7.
that guy. Yes, you're right. Sorry, I thought I went for this one. You're right. Thank you. All right, Dom.
Yep, I am just pondering for a moment.
My score cube's done a weird. It's gone the wrong way around. I'm trying to fix it. It won't do it.
How do you have a cube the wrong way around?
It's there we go. It's slightly flat. It's slightly squished.
It's a yeah. It's just a square.
Squished cube.
I took this off the charity shop today.
Thanks.
I felt very awkward giving away the that particular item, if only because of the person that was behind the counter was a school girl. It was like, oh, this is bad timing. I know.
Okay, I think I'm going to go for the end column and take it sub, which does cost me 2 reputation. But I gain
2 purples.
Purple assistant and 2 purple unguents.
2 onions. And then our red dummy player will take this guy. Take him away and hang him.
Richard.
I know. Well,
But they're not ill anymore.
no, that's true. We have technically it's a cure. All right. So that is our first phase. We have now treated our patients. So
Have we? I thought we just got them in our waiting area.
we have welcomed our patients, is what I meant to say. All right, now we have a look at the money that they are willing to give us, and we claim that directly. So my 3 people, for example, give me 5, 5, and 6. So I gain 16 drachmas.
Oh, mine give me 6, 6, and 4. So I also gained 16 drachmas.
Nice.
Mine are 15.
Okay. I'm going to take the opportunity now that I've got these characters to spend. I'll spend 15 drachma because at a ratio of 3 to 1. You can spend money to buy pungents and other things. So I'm going to buy. I've got 5 buying, so I'm going to buy 5 unguents.
Okay, that's a lot of unguents.
It's a lot of unguents that my patients need.
But you can do that at any time, right? So
Yes, which is why I'm doing it now, because I've got money going in place.
okay. I was thinking I'm going to wait and see what doctors and possibly medicine packages I can get before
That's
I
fair.
think I want to buy anything else.
That's fair. I just chose to buy because I know that all my patients need unguents. So,
Hold on, I don't know what I'm doing. What?
so what I did, this top section of your board here is some extra stuff. So you can choose to spend money to buy medicine
Okay.
if you want to at any point during your turn. I chose to spend 15 to buy 5 potions. So it's a ratio of 3 to 1.
Okay, what's the one next to it?
The one next to it is you can spend a knowledge card, which are the cards here that you can gain for various things. You can spend those, and you get you can use it as a wild potion at any time, and you can spend an assistant to. You also spend an assistant to get a wild, but you can also sell your potions and your extra ingredients and medicines for 2 gold, for 2 drachmae. That makes sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, don't want to do.
You don't have to do anything. You can save it for later and do as Dom has done, which is just wait until you see what comes up. Okay. So now we need to pay our doctors. We each only have 1 doctor. We all have our reputation is in 3, so we're all going to be paying 3 drachma for the pleasure of our doctors' continued employment.
Let's just go back on the file.
Yep. Okay. All right. Now we're going to reveal whom are
Why do we only pay 3?
because of where our reputation is at the moment.
What? Oh.
So that'd be 3 per doctor, effectively. But we only have 1 doctor.
I see.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hello.
I've been gaining reputation, but I've been going to the right. But why would that then cost less for reputation, people?
It's going the other way. You should be going to the.
I said, which way do I go? And you said to the right.
Yes, you should go to the right.
No, if I've gained reputation.
Gained reputation, yes.
Then why would you pay less for someone that's gained more reputation?
Because you're not having to pay someone as much to come and work somewhere that sucks.
Okay, that makes absolutely no sense in society, but I guess the more reputation you have, the less money you pay. So, which is
No. The better your reputation is,
yeah.
the better the quality of doc. Thematically, as far as the game considers.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about which way, when I gain reputation, which way do I go on the scale?
To the right.
Right, okay.
Optimistic Hulk is saying, you don't need to convince them. They're like Google interns. They work for free to get experience.
Yeah, but if someone's got good reputation, you theoretically pay more.
No, you have it's
hospital.
your hospital that has the good reputation, so they're
Not
willing to work at the prestigious place for slightly less money.
But then, okay, I get you, but
Yeah.
the fact that my reputation is based on how much I pay the doctors, how much the doctors cost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the other way around.
yeah,
You think,
that
but
doesn't make
there's
sense.
also, I guess the theory of the game is that all the doctors are worth they've got a high level of expertise, but you can also choose to buy cheaper doctors if you want to. Anyway, all right. So now we are going to have a look at whether we want to purchase any of our option-free doctors, or region-free doctors, I should say. So these 5 folks who are just wandering around offering out their medical skills are available for us to purchase.
5.
No, 4.
You said 5.
Did I say 5? My apologies. I meant 4.
Well, there's one missing.
No, it's just these 4. So we can choose to use our option token, which is the little hexagon in our player color, and we can pop them onto a doctor and pay 2 dragon to basically say, I want this doctor. You don't have to. You can choose not to for later points, but you can see how now how many points they are worth and what medicines they can treat and how many contracts they are to fulfill. What they need to fulfill. So we can choose to reserve one of these patients, one of these doctors. I'm going to get those confused. So you can choose to reserve one of these doctors to basically pay for them later and recruit them, which means you can use them in different ways at a later point if you want to, as part of your treatment. But you can reserve them now, have a look at what comes up, and then choose whether you want to buy them later or not. So basically, you can offer them a job and then go, actually, we've got this guy who's better, we'll hire him instead. But here's some money for your inconvenience.
What's the whole thing with the contract?
That is how many contracts that doctor's willing to do before they retire, effectively. So these guys over here, you can see he's got one little icon there. He only needs to do 1 contract in order to score his 4 victory points. But he's worth 4 money, but he's worth 4 victory points. Whereas this guy over here, he can do 3 contracts, but he's worth 7 points if you fulfill all the contracts.
Okay.
Yeah. So Laura, you are the highest on the reputation track. You get first pick of the doctors.
Oh God. Probably do with the green guy. I'll go for him.
So pay your 2 money to the bank.
Okay.
Dom, do you wish to reserve any of these doctors?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a retainer down on Demetrius
Okay.
for 2 drachmas.
All right. I am not going to.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we now flip over these doctors. So we can see what they are willing to offer us contract-wise and experience and how much they are going to be worth for us. So again, Laura, in player order. Oh, hang on, sorry, there's one thing. Excuse me. When a non-player marker is next to the reputation track, technically this guy should have gone first, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter for the purposes of this. We just return the. Technically, we should have returned the unoptioned doctor with the highest number first, which would have been this guy that Laura selected, but I screwed that up, so we're just going to get rid of this guy. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So we have red goes first because they are first on this. So 3 of them 4 players. Return the highest number player available in the region recruitment zone to the box. Also remove the medicine kit and knowledge tile of the same. So our highest number is number 27 here. So this guy, this medicine, and this knowledge. There we go. That's what I wanted. All 3 of those go into our discard. Bye-bye. So they are not available for selection this turn. Laura, you are now able to choose if you want to buy a doctor, buy a medicine pack, or buy both and get the knowledge token as well.
How much do they cost?
They have got their hiring cost is the red number next to the dragon. So you've got from left to right 4, 4, 7, 6, and 7. And then the medicines are 12, 10, 10, 18, 12.
We need to be able to afford it all.
Yes. Well, no, you can choose whether you want to hire the doctor, buy the medicine, do both, or do neither. You can just pass. You can just wait and say, I'm just going to save my money to hire Ormazad.
Can we hire more than one doctor if we want to?
No. Well, you can, but you can only hire one doctor from the market here, from the location,
Yeah.
and your guy up here.
Okay,
That's the only way you can hire more than one doctor.
got it.
I've got 18 money to spend.
Mhm. Remember, you need to keep 5 behind if you want to be able to hire the doctor you put a pin on.
I've got 13.
Effectively.
Mm.
You don't have to, you can choose not to. You can just pass and keep all your money.
Mm. I like to buy someone. I just take them.
Just take them. In the traditional way, just take them, put them in your sack.
Yeah.
It's fallen off my chair for some reason.
I will take this red.
Okay. So Dom and I are not able to purchase the medicine in that stack. Okay. Dom, it is your turn as Laura pays her monies.
Okay, so I would like to take both the doctor and the medicine from the far right. So,
Okay, you can take the across.
and I need to pay 12 money to the bank for taking the medicine.
Okay. So, and the 7 for the doctor.
Oh yeah, I may have paused up here. So that's 19 total.
You have 18. Oh no, you have 23.
Yeah. So I must give 20 and take 1 back. Because I bought both, I do actually get that knowledge card from the right row as well.
You do, which you can trade in at any point to gain 4 victory points and a blue potion. Or you could scrap it and gain any type of potion that you want.
Okay. Do I take my potion?
You get 3 blue potions, 1 green herbs, and 1 purple unguent. Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to take my turn.
3 blues,
We have
1 the green,
10.
and
No.
1 purple.
I have 11 monies. 11 monies I have. I've only had 11. I would not be so sad. Okay, I'm going to take this doctor. Who costs me 7, but she'll be worth 9 victory points at the end.
If you fulfill her contracts, yeah?
If I fulfill a contract, yes.
Pinterest wants to show me cake.
Wedding cakes or
Just cake.
just cake? It senses you are sad.
I'd say the algorithm knows you well.
It does. Knows I have cake.
Okay. So we are now go to the hiring our option doctors
Why do
phase.
you all have so many potions?
I spent a load of money to buy some. Dom spent a load of money to buy the medicine pack.
Yeah. When buying your doctor, you have the option to buy one of the little packs of medicines underneath them.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you can buy the packs of medicine instead of the doctor.
Missing something. That's okay.
But you can buy medicine at any point, so you can choose to buy them later. I just bought mine really early. Now we are at the point of the optioning the doctors. So Laura and Don, you can choose whether you want to hire the doctor you optioned earlier. So you're going to be paying the cost minus the 2 that you have already paid. So both of you will be paying 5 to hire that addition.
I can't afford that because I
Okay.
didn't keep track of my money very well.
So you reclaim your option token.
I will pay.
Okay, so you get your option token back as well. But you also get your doctor. Yay, doctors.
Yay.
Okay. And now we will reset the option zone. So these guys are all moved to the right whilst you two are sorting out your minis and doctors. I will move them around here. So we have a new 4 options for the next step. Well, 2 new options. Then, just not sure if I do anything else for the cleanup on this. Only mentions the doctors. So I think these tiles will get refreshed at the end of the round. All right, then we go to treatment. So we are going to be now, this is now, we can do this we can do this however we like, just sort of indicating what we're doing. We get to match our patients and doctors. However, if it makes life easy for you, Laura, for us to do it separately so you can understand what's going on. Okay, I'll do it first and then you, Dom. Is that all right?
Yep, that's fine.
All right, so I'm going to start off with Asclepiodorus. And I'm going to put my first patient on this. Hang on. What patient am I going to treat first? I'm going to treat this patient first. This is where we're going to be trying to get specific angles, and it's not quite going to work. Hey, good enough.
How did you do that?
I turned it 90 degrees and I did minus 60.
Okay.
Not an elegant way of doing it, but it'll do. Need some snap points. This, it's fine. It will not. It's not going to quite fit. It's okay. Okay. I am also going to pair up this doctor with this patient. Now, once doctors and patients are paired up, you cannot move them around in the spots they are, but you can position them so that they fit into the right spot, if that makes sense. So you can sort of tessellate around for other doctors. So if these two were paired up and I need to get the other side of this patient to get them treated, absolutely 180 degrees, that doesn't matter. If I need to get this patient's other side treated, I could rotate the whole lot around Asclepiodorus to make them fit. So let's do this. Good enough. I'll do for now. So that is that patient, that doctor, or those patients and those doctors paired up for life. Then I'm going to administer medicine to them based on their requirements. So this guy is going to get 1, 2, and 3 purples, which fully treats him. And this person is getting 1 green medicine. Okay.
So the bottles on the doctors are the only ones you can give them if they are against the doctors.
Yes. So I have now administered my medicine to them. They can be freely arranged and orientated into groups as a cluster of doctors and patients, and you can keep them from groups around, so you can reorganize the connections after that. But that is my treatment phase done, and and then that's it for the treatment. Then it goes into the scoring aspect. So Dom, it's now your turn.
Yes. So a patient can be treated by more than one doctor.
Mhm.
Can a doctor treat more than one patient?
Mhm.
They can?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
If they have more than 1 contract spot.
Yeah.
So if they only had 1 each, then they would not be able to treat more than 1 patient.
Okay.
The spot with a potion on it.
Yes.
Yes, I called it a potion.
Oh, fine.
What are they called? Medicines.
One of the medicines is called potion. So
That's fine. Call them all potions.
Right. So you can administer
Like
purple
crack
things.
Superior. What's
So
the lesser
it's just a potion of healing.
healing
you
potion.
can handle that guy.
Mhm. It's fine. It's fine. We know where it's going.
It's rolling away.
I don't want to be used.
It's in a completely different spot to mine.
What do you mean?
Like, that is really weird. Your token's fallen over. His is all, Dom's is pretty much fallen off the doctor. That's really weird.
Okay, so I can then put that guy on that side of the doctor.
Yes. On that tab.
Yeah. And give him the purple there,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can give him the blues.
Yep.
As well, with that guy.
Yep. Correct.
But wait, there's more. That means I've still got a green slot open.
Yes.
Means I can pop that guy there and treat them as well.
Correct.
Yay! That worked out better than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Successful treatments. We like that.
Yay. Right. Laura, does that all make sense?
Yeah, no, but I now regret not buying any potions.
Well, that's the thing. You could do that now.
Let me see what I need because I can.
The thing is, you can assign the patient room and not treat them this round. They won't go back into the waiting room and then into the emergency room. You can just put them out there, get them assigned to doctors, and then treat them later. So you can spend all of next round just getting money to then pay and buy medicine. If you wanted to.
Okay. hold on. Can at least get rid of one guy
Yes, you could.
and just put this guy like up here.
Uh-huh.
And then in blue and purple.
Yep.
That's when him done, and I can put like these two. One.
Yep.
Up here. And this person over here.
Absolutely. They're assigned. They're there. All right. And that is the end of our treatment phase. So now we score. So the way that we score this is we have a look at our patients. This is a simultaneous again, but we'll just all do it together. So any patients that are left in your emergency room die. Any patients that are left in your waiting room go into the emergency room because they have gotten sicker. I'm the only one who has left patients behind because I'm a bad doctor. Then we will earn reputation. So we have a look at our patients and we see whom we have fully treated. So both Laura and I have fully treated one patient. So we go up one on our reputation tracker.
Yeah.
Dom has successfully treated 3 patients. So Dom gets +3 to his reputation track.
Ooh.
3. Then we will discharge our patients. So any patients that we have treated successfully, we score their victory points. So I will gain 4 victory points, which means I get my first victory point. So I'm on 4. Dom will get considerably more, and Laura will get something.
10 works for me. Which means I move it from 1 to 11.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. And then any potions or unguents or whatever, any medicines that you used effectively to treat that patient, go back into the box or back into their bags.
We don't get the money because they already paid us that.
Correct. They paid us to get into our clinic.
These potions go back.
Then we check to see if any of our doctors have met the conditions to be retired, which none of us have.
Yeah, I was just going to ask about that.
Yes.
How do we keep track of which contracts they've fulfilled from round to round?
So
Do we have to do all 3 in one round?
no, so the patients will stay out. So we only discharge them if they are. So we flip them all face down if we have fully treated them,
Right,
and they stay out until the doctor is retired.
got it. And that's how you keep track.
That's how you keep track.
Okay, makes sense.
Once we have done that, we would then score. Once the doctor is at the point of retiring, we would score the doctor's points, and he regenerates and becomes another doctor. What?
Right.
No, I think the Doctor Who.
Sorry.
Company of the little blue thing.
Let you sort that one out. Yep.
Presumes I just throw away my little medicine packed file.
Yes. Just trash it. Okay, then we are going to be replenishing our supplies here. So patients in this track get bumped up, and anyone who is left gets a drachme put on top of them. We may play a slightly shorter version of this, I think. We might only play another couple of rounds because it is 9:30 and it's taken us a little while to get through that round. So we may just have to, we may play it a little shorter than you normally would.
I'm surprised they picked Tabletopia for this platform.
What, as opposed to doing it on BGA?
Yeah, because there's a lot of things you have to move around.
Well, I suspect part of it is that Tabletopia is easier to do yourself. And Board Game Arena is owned, I think they're owned by Asmodee. So they're owned by a particular publisher. And so and distributor of games, so they will prioritize some of their own stuff. I mean, it's not to say that they won't.
Board Game Arena is full of tons of other games.
It is, but they may prioritize stuff. I don't know. I don't really know how they work. I haven't looked into it too much. They may have just chosen to do it this way because it's easier for them to do it. I'm just getting it set up. Okay, that is everything set back up for the future. And then we go back into, thank you, Dom. We go into the next round. So Laura, you are back to our hiring stage. Oh, sorry, actually no, there's one other thing I need to do, which is we get rid of the remaining knowledge and medicines. Let's all face up. Oops, that's the wrong one. You get to flip over. Just please. Go on, mouse. Let's go down now.
Oh, my mouse has been a pain in the ass.
Yeah, my mouse is being a bit slow. Okie dokie. All right, so, oops, that's the wrong spot on the board. I want to go down here. Something that would be worth bear in mind, is just a note that I just spotted in the rules. Your basic doctor, the guy you started out with, once he fulfills all his contracts, you can choose to keep them out of retirement. You score their victory points and discard their patients, but they are able. You can keep them and keep using them.
But they just won't score again.
No, they will score again, but they will. They will need to receive wages.
Okay, so you can just keep ticking off
Yes.
all 3 of them and score 4 points each time.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, flexi doctor. All right.
No retirement for you. Work till you drop.
Yes. Which, to be fair, retirement age in ancient Greece was.
I don't know if they had any. Seems unlikely.
Probably not.
What if, oh, I
Hello.
think I fulfilled all the contracts I could on my doctor.
Which doctor? Oh, this guy. Oh, yes. In which case, you flip him over and you score 2 points.
Oh,
And then he gets discarded. But you would have an extra 2 points because you fulfilled the contract for that doctor.
yay. But I don't just keep him there.
No. But you could still build around in that area, just keep him out of the way.
Well, would I just put him in a pile?
There's the discard bag at the top. You could just throw him off one side. It doesn't really matter.
Right. What am I going to get?
So now you can have a think about which patient you want to get based on the doctors you have.
Yes. Oh, we didn't pick what assistant we could use.
We don't get a new one each round.
What? I'm sad.
But you can gain one back by doing all the actions.
Don't like any of them. Don't like any of yours. Fine. No, I don't like any of yours.
Go for the ones that give you money.
Mm. Okay, let's go for this blue boy up here.
Okay.
There we go.
Thank you, Dom.
It's okay.
All
My
right.
mouse is working.
Thanks.
All right, me. I will choose to go to this.
Yes, it's you because you're on that track. I was looking at the reputation track at the top, but that's not relevant for this bit.
No. So I'm going to go to this first spot. So did you give yourself your 2 reputation as well, Laura?
No.
Okay. So I am going to give myself.
2 reputation.
Thanks.
I get 1 reputation, a drachma, and a point. I'm trying to get you. I don't suck so much. And my patient goes into here. Nom. Oh no, sorry, it's the red player first. So let's see who is the most high value target. I would say it's this guy, number 50. Oh no, it isn't. Sorry, it's down here. So we've got 14, 34, 42. So it's going to be 42. So the black column is gone. That patient is discarded. And the drachmae lost. So now it is Dom's turn to choose.
Okay, well, I think that simplifies my choice somewhat.
Yeah, removes an option.
I will fall over.
Go home, doctor, you're drunk.
And I can't pick myself back up. Oh well.
It's fine. You worry about what you're picking. I'll
Yeah,
pick.
well, I'm going. Oh no, hang on. I looked at the wrong thing, didn't I? Oh, my dumbass. And you know what? I will take that. Though it loses me 2 reputation, but it's going to gain me 7 drachmae.
Mhm.
So down goes my reputation, but up goes my bank balance.
Nice. Okay, so we refill the row. Oh, hang on a minute, Dom. You moved the wrong player pawn. You've not Laura over.
Oh right, sorry. Yes, I did move the wrong player pawn.
You were here when you were
I
there.
don't take offense.
Okay, so my pick, first of all, I'm just going to roll the dice where they are. Well, that's unhelpful. That's, the first 2 haven't changed.
That one did.
2.
Boop.
Also a 2.
Boop.
That was a 3.
Boop.
That's a 1. That's handy. Okay. Option, patience. What have I got left on my doctoring? I've got some green and I have some purple and some blue. It could be brown, it could be blue. Okay, let's go. Now we go here. We'll claim this person, get 5 drachmae and lose a reputation. Did you just move me someone?
I didn't.
Okay, I just saw a hand moving around there. That's fine. I have moved me. Laura,
Isn't
wait for
this
Dom.
that's next to pick?
You confused me by picking up the wrong player ball.
Yes. So everything's my fault, except we know everything's Laura's fault because she said so earlier.
I take full responsibility for everything that happens here.
Okay, I think. Ooh, that's not a good choice. Okay, I am going to move the right player pawn to this column, and I'll take Hankies, who presumably has a runny nose as well as looking like a zombie.
Range. Okay, you get your assistant a green potion and lose a reputation. I will move your reputation marker for you.
Thank you. So I get some herb.
You get anguilles and some herbs.
Some nice dank green herbs.
Oh, I don't.
Already got 2 to pick from, and I just want some money.
True.
I'm just going to get
If you
some
pick
money.
an empty space, you get some money.
Yeah, I think I'll just get some money. So they're all just 3, so I'll just take.
You also get what's below them.
Oh. Reputation. I'm just on the cusp.
Yeah, you might be able to get. If you're on the cusp. Oh, you're in the 2. You're okay now.
Yeah, but if I go from the ones that's minus reputation,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
need though. I do need some. I need like green potions. So. Oh. There's only one green potion.
Well, the yellow column is out of action at the moment because Dom's just gone there.
Oh, well, I can't go in your one.
No.
Oh,
Remember, you can buy medicine later.
in which case I'll just stay where I am and I'll just go here with my Nocturne pawn and just get 3.
So you would be you're going to be claiming this guy, which actually would cost you 4, but you gain 4 reputation.
Oh, no.
Would you like to go to space, the red column, space number
Yeah.
1? There you go. So you'll get 4 drachmy, 1 reputation, and 1 point. Dom, if you would take care of the points, I will move her reputation.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, hang on. So what did you want me to do?
Move her reputation track, please. Up 1.
Gaining. Okay. Oh, she's now into the cheap side.
She is. Not cheaper zone. All right. And then the red icon would go for, of the available patients, it's this guy.
Number 14. Yeah.
So 14 goes away. All right, Laura is the first player again, so if you wouldn't mind rolling the dice for me.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll and
Mhm.
watch me roll them all in the same spot.
Oh, geez, for 2 for some reason. That was a 1.
It was a 1, yeah. I don't know. I think maybe it just got stayed selected and got rolled again.
That's okay, I'll reset it. Okay. What's next?
Wow.
Hmm.
Um. Let me go for. Do you assistants stay till next round?
Yeah, they stick around. They stick around to use them.
Okay. Let's go for Sanina. So over here. Back column.
Okay. So you lose a reputation, but you gain a purple and a purple assistant.
Yay.
Boop. All right, the red menace is going to go here. And take out Jedor. Yep. Ah, oh no. That was meant to happen. Okay. Can I have some more? Okay. I will. Let's see, what's my best option in here? I think I'm just going to do what Laura did in the first round, in the last round, and just get four drachmae, 1 point, and a reputation. I think that's going to benefit me for this round. And Dom, what would you like to do?
Okay. I know what I'd like to do. I just need to check that I'm allowed to do it.
I
So
don't. Sorry, Dom.
With the purple assistant,
Yes.
even if the die is in a space that doesn't have a patient, you can still take one from the pile at the bottom.
Correct. You can also do it if they do have a patient space. So if you want, if there's a particular benefit you wanted, but you didn't want that patient, you could just buy. If you want to go in this column, for example, you would still get the 5 drachmae and the loss of 1 reputation, but you would take this patient on top.
And that is precisely what I want to do. So I will move there. I will expend my purple assistant and collect that patient.
Mhm.
I will knock myself down 1 more reputation.
Yep.
And gain 5 drachmae.
Okay.
Considering how many patients I cured, I'm not sure what my reputation's so low. Maybe I'm just making it look too easy.
Yeah, you're giving them placebos. That's the problem. Okay, so we would now be into the gifting phase, I guess, is the, I mean, there's an actual term for it, the payment phase. Oh, no, sorry, we're going to collect the offerings first from our patients. I only have 2 patients this round, so I'm going to claim 9 drachmae.
I get 12.
Hello. Thank you.
I'm going to get 5 ones back to gain. Just as well for 5.
And Laura also gains 9. We'll get that for you now.
Okay, what?
Gaining 9 drachmae from your offerings, from your patients.
Oh, good. Good patience.
Okay. Now we need to pay our doctors that are currently active.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, lean on something and it moved. Go down there. Thank you.
So we all have 2 doctors currently in active service. However, Dom and I have got the low reputation, so we are going to have to pay 6 for our doctors. Laura just needs to pay 4.
Yay.
Smash him.
Okay. Now we are going to recruit. So first of all, we're going to look at the option 3 doctors. The red player is first. So they are just going to take the highest valued player, which is the highest valued one, which is this guy. Off he goes. Laura, you have first choice of whether you would like to reserve one of these beautiful, wonderful, talented doctors with magnificent beards.
Excuse me.
No,
Okay, Dom.
I'm fine, thanks.
Yeah, I tried it last turn and
You're
just
off.
wasted some money, so I'm not going to do it this turn.
I've also realised that I should have gone first. I should have gone before you, so that's okay.
Well,
I'm also not going to this round. So let's have a look at our new doctor.
Why is he wearing a hard hat?
I don't know, he's got a great mustache.
100%. That's a hard hat. This looks like the lineup of the village people.
Da, da, da.
Ah, that Nathan's ringing a bell. I think Hasdrubal was a general, so that might actually be a military helmet.
All right, so first of all, we have our red player is up first, which does mean we do lose this row because that person has 20 is the number 29. That is the highest, so he will go away. Laura, would you like to purchase any people and or goods?
Can I purchase potions by themselves?
Yeah, you just buy the medicine pack. We would then not be able to buy the doctor afterwards.
5, 10, 15, 19 to buy. 19.
19.
I need a lot of potions. Like a lot. 12. That's a lot. In which case, I'm probably just gonna spend 14 and get the potion pack. And I'm gonna get it from.
Let's go. Or the other one.
Do I get the thing underneath it?
If you buy the doctor as well.
No. Don't have the money to buy any of them. Potion packs. Oh no. I will steal it from the first guy.
Okay.
Do I take it?
Yeah, take it and then grab your bits and bobs. And also, I just want to say I love you, but damn you.
Love you too. Damn you.
I love you too, but also damn you. Okay, well that scuppers thought plans. I have 18. I think I'm going to take the odd motion. I'm going to sell one of my potions. I'm going to sell well, actually going to sell potions. I'm going to sell all my blues to give myself 2 drachmae. I'm not going to take that money because I'm going to spend.
That's a blue. That was not a blue. I mean, it is a blue, but sorry, it's not the.
To go into the wrong.
It went into.
I am basically going to spend 20 drachmae to buy this guy on the end. My phone dies in the corner, so that's fine. I'm also going to get this sack of potions, and I get 5 drachmae. Sorry. Which happens instantaneously. So basically, I have paid 15 and a potion, but I got a potion back, which is nice.
Good. Get
And
away.
I can sort myself out, can't I, while you're fiddling
Yes,
around?
if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, I'm going to fire Mazdak and
Incredible.
also take his medicine pack,
Mhm.
which means I get. Oh, that's a lightning bolty one as well. So I instantly get 2 blue.
Does
I can use-
my medicine pack go in the discard then?
Yes, it does.
Bye.
Oh, hello. There'll be one beneath as well.
I now need to pay 15 for that firing and buying, so that's okay. And I need 3 green.
Okay. And then none of us recruited extra doctors, so we're going to, or chose to recruit extra doctors, so we're going to rotate them around. Now, because we have more doctors in the row here, these 2 doctors are actually going to go away. They decided to take early retirement and go and start an olive farm. Yeah, it's great. It's lovely. Yeah, but these guys just boop around and refill that room. It's handy. Okay. We reset the recruitment. So now we are going to start our treatments. So here's where things get going on. So this is again our simultaneous. This will be simultaneous if you want to. You can.
No, it's
do
fine.
it.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Although now I feel like I need to flip things, which is really annoying. Well, I could just spin you around because
Yeah, you can spin them both around. Yeah, dizzy.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Is it still rotating? I click the other.
The record, baby. Round, round. There we go, that'll do.
right, you can come down here. You can come down here. You can go over there. You can go over here. And you are the green one, so you can sit there. And then you can do this guy. Sure. And you all go up to this guy. Sure.
Okay. Now look at everyone else is doing. Oops, button. Like patients, Laura is already treating.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. You crack on.
Oh no, I forgot I've got these guys to do. No, it's fine.
These guys to do.
Hold on. I need to treat these. They were there first.
You don't have to treat them in order.
That's good.
Okay. Can you have a patient assigned to a doctor even if you don't give them any medicine?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I did last turn. None of mine got medicine apart from one dude.
Oh,
Oh no.
Luke's found a rule.
I have found a rule, unfortunately. It says if either of these conditions, A or B, cannot be fully met, you cannot treat this patient at this time, and they must remain on your player board.
What?
So hang on. So it's match a patient with doctors,
It's fine.
and then add the required dose of medicine to that patient's tile.
Oh, so we have to do both.
Yes. It's fine.
Shit.
It's fine. We'll just house rule for this game because we got it wrong. Because
So you have to be able to treat them.
yes.
Are you sure?
I mean, that's what I just read.
And
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Examples.
It makes sense thematically because if they're not getting any, if they're not getting all the medicine, they're going to get worse and go.
That's true. So you have to be able to fully treat them.
It's called a prescription. You have to take it every day.
Okay. Are
5
we
days.
going to start that next round, or are we just going to?
We'll do that for the next round, yeah. Just say you have to fully treat.
Well,
Okay, I'm still going to have one person just randomly sitting around. But
Yeah, because goodness me, mine would be dead by now if that was the case.
Let's see, green. That's unfortunate. Don't have enough potions. No. Or herbs. All right, fine. I'm going to spend 3 monies.
So if we can't treat them fully this round, we're not going to worry about it for right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
next round.
Next
we'll-
round. Next round, problem.
So next round I have to treat the ones I haven't treated.
Correct.
okay. Guess I'm just gonna buy some potions.
I'm just going to buy some potions. Okay. I have done much treating. Okay. Everyone finished?
Yep, I am done treating.
Okay, so any patients who have not been given any sort of treatment, go down a level. Just me again. Now we are going to earn our reputation. I have fully treated 3 patients. Yay! 1, 2, 3. That's not me. 1, 2, 3. Dom, how many patients did you fully treat?
2.
Nice.
Round.
Laura, did you treat anyone?
2.
I will go back up 2.
I'll bump you up 2. Yay. Now we will discharge our patients. So any patients that we have fully treated, we get their victory points. So I am gaining 10 points for my 3 patients.
6.
Yay.
I'm gaining 10 points for 2 patients.
Well, way to take the air out of my sails.
Did someone move me?
I did not do that.
Someone move me.
How many do you want moving up, Laura?
Yes, please.
How many?
6, please.
6. That puts you on top of Luke.
Well,
Appropriate.
yeah.
Some potions there. So you got fixed and you got fixed.
Yep.
But this doctor's all done. No, I haven't fulfilled that technically because I haven't done that technically. So that technically this is all very wrong.
That's okay. All right. So I have got a doctor who is fully treated, everyone. So he is going to retire and he is going to score me 6 more points.
I'm going to take the air out your sails again because I've got a doctor who's fully treated everyone, so they're going to retire and score me 9 points.
So
If you would like to be on an episode of Eat, Crit and Survive and replace Dom,
Hey, it's a medical game. You can't blame me for being good at it.
no, I know you and I have got you've got it in the technical job, and I've just got it from degree experience.
and I hate blood.
You do.
Maybe that's why your patients aren't getting well so quickly.
Yeah.
You're removing all their blood.
Right.
I hate that, so let's just get rid of it.
I'm just a very squeamish doctor.
Excellent phlebotomist, though.
Very
That would be a
no.
nightmare job for someone that doesn't like blood.
Leave the blood inside where it should be.
Yeah, I've got internal bleeding. That's the good kind, right? The blood's inside.
Yes.
All right, so let us put drachmy on all of these patients that we did not treat. It is 10 past 10. Do we want to continue or do we want to call it there? Because
We can do one more round. At least let me try and treat my 2 that I haven't treated for 2 rounds.
okay, we'll play a short variant where we only do 3 rounds.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So if we could refill the patient's row, please.
Yes.
All right, it is me at the head of the line. You're going to go boop. Boop, boop. No, that's handy.
Do we need to sort out the doctors and things?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind resetting those.
It's just the medicine packs and knowledge dude has, isn't it?
They go away and we get fresh ones.
Okay, medicine and knowledge.
Yes, please. And the doctors, actually, yeah. Anything that's face up in those rows that at the moment
Even the ones at the top. No, the ones at the top stay.
Ones at the top stay.
Luke's already dealt with them, yeah.
I did those earlier. Just the
Medicine facts and knowledge.
Yep. Oops. Okay, so me first. What have I got doctor-wise? What have I got potion-wise? I have 4 blues. So I should probably go for a blue-based potion-y boy. Let's go here. I will take this patient. I will lose a reputation, but I will gain a blue assistant and a blue potion, as well as 1 drachme. Okay, Dom.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, wait, something I realised today. This is our 40th board game we've played on stream.
Wow.
40th episode of Ecrit and Survive Plays a board game.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. And bear in mind, there were some weeks when we did like 2 or 3 in a week.
Still, doesn't matter.
Back in October, we were doing loads of them.
Yeah, that looks. Do I want to do that? Sorry, I'm just deciding which patient I want.
That's okay. There's a lot to pick from.
Yes. 5 options, plus your assistant, which I just realised I need to give myself a blue assistant.
Yeah, I think I'll stick in this column.
Keep your 2
So I
drachme.
get the 2 drachme on the patient and 3 for.
Yep.
Katia, which makes 5.
All right. Then we are on to our red bot player. So we have 9, 53, 36, and is that 67 over there? It's-
Hi.
So that guy, I'm just going to put him at the bottom of the board. For now, Laura, where would you like to go on vacation?
Right.
Take your time. I'm just going to pop to the mill. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
If I pick one from the bottom, do I gain anything else?
Yes, you would gain the benefit of whatever is in the row normally.
Dice.
Yeah, with dice.
Oh. I want potions, but I can't get any.
Which ones do you want, blue or green?
Both.
Oh. You go for spots that give you money, so you can then get potions. And buy them later. Both patients that will offer you a lot of money. You go for this first spot. In this column, you get yourself the green assistant, which you can use as a wild. And then you get 5 monies. It's always helpful. Whilst we're doing that, I'm going to re-roll these dice because I'm still at the front. Yeah, I don't know. I've tried that as well.
Yeah.
I've tried all the buttons.
So sad.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I want to show you the world.
Oh wait, I've got my assistant wheel on too. I'm picking up that card. Yes.
Yes, you did. Okay. I will. Why? Well, we got assistant wise. I've already got a blue assistant. Okay, I will go into this row. I'm going to take the blue assistant and they use their powers of bluiness to swap this 3 with 2.
How absolutely dare you.
So I will lose 2 reputation, but I will gain 7 drachma and this patient. I ruined your day slightly.
Maybe.
Oh dear. Dom?
Okay.
Optimistic Elk is heading off now. Thanks, Optimistic Elk, for sticking around. He says good luck to you all.
Thanks, gonna need it.
Optimistic Elk, don't forget to let me know what you would like to play on Friday, because we will do a game then, and you can pick. I think I know what you'll want to play, but I don't want to assume.
I think I will come down to this front row and pick up Leomedon.
Nice.
So I get a point, a money, and a reputation.
And a point and money and reputation. I will bump up your reputation.
Thank you.
Laura?
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my yellow assistant
Yep.
to move this down to here.
Yep, fair.
To get this one. And I'll also get my yellow assistant back. 2 green potions, but I'll use 2 things.
I have given you, taken your reputation.
Thank
There
you.
you go. I've given you another potion as well.
Thank you.
And then Reddy McReddington is going to slaughter whoever has got the highest value, which I think is Hanno. Yes, they do, which is over here. So those 2 monies go over there. And Hanno is just going to disappear off the bottom of the board. Cool. All right, Dom, you are in first place. If you don't mind re-rolling the dice, whilst I reset this.
Yep. Same.
Handy.
Same. Same.
Come on, can we do 6L6?
I mean, same result, but it does have to be moved
Yeah.
because of having been moved earlier.
Flip stuff around.
But that was different.
All right.
There we go. Couple of changes.
Right, you're up first, Dom. I'm going to have a look and see who the red player is going to be taking next.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, the options.
Pen Dom takes it.
It does.
You're not ideal. You're not terrible. And you won't die anyway.
That is true. No one is going to die, most likely. Although having said that, I have got someone in my emergency room that does need healing. Mhm.
I think. Oh, I will go over here. Pick up Eurydice and gain 2 more reputation as well as some money.
Okay, it's worth pointing out as we are heading into the final round, any patients that are in the emergency room at the end of the game will die. So they will count as untreated patients. We will lose 3 points each.
Okay.
So if we leave them in our waiting rooms, they will die this turn.
Wow.
Unless we treat them, because you can just use potions without assigning them to doctors. You just don't score points for them as a final phase. So after they've moved down into the emergency room, in the sort of the cleanup phase, you can just treat them with potions. You don't score their points, but you don't need to assign them to doctors.
You just don't lose points.
Yes.
Well, let's lose some points.
Yay! Alrighty, we have done our. Oh no, sorry, that's just Dom's
That
recruitment.
was just Dom's turn.
That was just Dom's turn. The red player is going to go here and take out this person with a mortar. And by mortar, I mean a pestle mortar, just a big brick.
Okay.
It is me. I can afford to lose the reputation this round. So I'm going to go here and I'm just going to get myself 10 drachmae.
Damn you! For goodness sake.
I can afford to lose the reputation.
You've got to say that you loved him before damning him.
Oh! I don't now. Oh! Get me the most money. Nothing. It'll be the 4.
It would be 4 years.
4 money. 4 money. 1 point and 1 thing.
I'll give you your point. And I give you a reputation. Deep. Okay. No. Oh no, I closed the rules. Okay. I did not get another patient, so we are now going to be claiming money for our patients who are in our waiting rooms. So I will gain 11.
10.
14. 15 and 1 change.
All right, time to pay our doctors. I have 2 doctors. They will cost me 6 gold.
Yep, likewise.
Okay. And now we are going to hire doctors. It's time for equipment. So, Laura, you are going to be choosing first again. Would you like to recruit any of the doctors?
No, thank you.
Okay. Red Dead Doctor is going to take away this guy. Do I want to take one of those guys? I might, actually. I think I might. I've got points for them, but I might want to take. No, I won't, actually. And I also realise it's Dom's turn, so.
Money. No, I don't think I'm going to reserve a doctor.
Okay, so let's flip over our doctors. Okay, Laura, you are choosing first.
This guy's got a headache and done with your shit. You've been here You've been here 7 times now, Alan. It's just a spot. It's nothing scary. It'll go away. Right, I'm not going to get a doctor. I'm just going to.
Well, Shariah has been doing some serious work on their beard.
That is.
Well,
Okay, you just buying potions, Laura.
Yeah.
What you buying?
I'm gonna get some. What do I need? What can I use?
What do I need?
Big hug.
That too.
Hmm.
I've got 15, 16, I've got 17. God damn it, that's one. What do I need? Blues, mostly. I'm gonna just get this 10 and buy these potions.
Okay. So whilst that's happening, this doctor becomes unavailable because the red player would take them. Dom,
damn you, Red. I never loved you in the first place. No, damn you. Okay.
curse of fairies upon all of your children.
Wow.
I know, right? That war. Huh.
Right, what do I need then? I have a feeling this round may have gone a bit wrong.
What you done?
No, it's fine. I'm just going to have to treat these.
Okay, I will play in Milko and buy their medicine pack and gain whatever knowledge that is.
So that those knowledges, if we're playing another round, is effectively whenever you recruit from Carthage, so basically the one
That
Carthage,
good, yeah.
you gain 2 drachmae.
It says I'm paying 20 drachmae.
Yep, I am going to be paying 24 drachmae, and I'm going to buy the services of Kalien or Kalinis, Kalisi. Yeah. See how this one works. Which means, I will get this knowledge, and for the sake of ease, I'm just going to get myself 3 blue potions, boop, 3 green potions, boop, and 2 purple. Goes in this car pile. Okay. So we have hired our doctors. And now it is time to treat and match to do our treatment effectively. So we are matching our patients with the doctors, and we have to be able to treat them fully. So let's see what I'm going to be getting up to shenaniganly.
I say. Sorry, I've just twigged a bit about how the knowledge things work. So, no. I've got this one here that I can trade in for a blue vial and 4 points.
Yes.
Or I can use it as a wild card to get one of any medicine.
Correct.
Yeah, not both. that makes much more sense now. Okay.
Okay, Nora?
Oh, I skipped ahead. I've already treated all mine.
Oh.
I can't attach them because technically all my doctors are retired, but because they had patients on there that I hadn't treated yet, they're kind of just sat there waiting for them to get better.
Oh, I see.
But I finally treated them, and I treated one in the waiting room, but there's one that's just gonna have to be let go, I'm afraid.
Patient.
Yes, he sat in the waiting room.
Oh, I see.
Venerab. Sorry.
Bill.
He didn't make it.
Oh no. Go tell Bill's family.
Yeah, mine's gone a bit wrong as well.
Yeah.
Hey ho.
Oh no, my cylinders fell over. It's fine. Time to treat all of the diseases. Treating, folks.
Right. So I've got someone that was out last turn and
Yes.
didn't get treated, and I can't treat them this round. What are we going to do about that with our house rule?
I think if we're going to be playing it the way that it should have been played, that patient
They will die.
would be in the emergency room now, and then they will die. Because
Okay, that is
The-
harsh, but okay.
yeah, I think it's any patients that we do not treat go back into the emergency room. I think.
That seems reasonable. Oh, but does that mean I now have a spare slot free I can use?
Because
they were sort of taking up a slot on a doctor.
I mean, yeah, tech.
which patient? Well,
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. I can't fully treat them anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I see. Are there patients that are yet to come out?
I was thinking I could put a patient because I've moved that off a doctor. I could put a patient there, but I can't because I can't fully treat them.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, no matter. I will just have to buy lots of medicines and try and stop these idiots dying.
Yes, that's true, because you can treat them if they're in your emergency room.
Yeah.
Just prevents them from dying. So yours hasn't died yet, Lloyd. You could still save him, potentially. I mean,
I
well,
don't have the potions.
Oh.
I don't have the money because I spent it to try and save this one in my waiting room.
oh, I see.
So I couldn't afford anything else.
Ah,
So he did.
Right, so I can use you, and you just
we've done a little out of order for doing these things, but it's fine. It's just easiest for us to keep track.
I was just
right.
thinking else to do.
Yeah, that's fair.
I need.
Have you scored? We'll do that.
I can't remember if I scored my doctors. I wouldn't have because they weren't full.
No, you
Now they
haven't
are
yet.
full.
Yeah, we'll do that in a second. We'll score them all in a second. So,
Ooh, okay. I'm so impatient. I'm going to let you die because that scores me more points than helping you live. I was trying to work out if I could save one of my patients in my waiting area because I know they're going to drop down to emergency and then need potions. But then if they die, they only lose me 3 points. Whereas if I keep my knowledge card, it's going to score me 4.
true. You're trading your knowledge card to get the potion and the 4, but yes.
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Okay. All right. So we are going to score up for our patients and doctors that we have treated. So first of all, we will score our reputation or move our patients into the various areas of where they're supposed to be. So Dom's patients all drop down a level.
Yeah, death.
That one dies.
Although I have to say, it looks a very pleasant Hades. It looks like it's just
Yeah.
go for a
Worth
front line.
Onto the top there. Laura, you've already moved all yours. So that's fine. You've let them die.
Yeah.
Then we are going to check our reputation for those we have fully treated. I have treated 3 patients this round, so I bump up my reputation track. 3. Not that it makes any
Oh.
difference.
2.
2 for you. Nice.
And 1 for me.
Okay. Then we're going to be discharging our patients and scoring their points. So I have treated my 3 patients. I get an amount of points. I get 15 points.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I'm only getting 4.
7.
7 for Laura. Okay.
7.
32.
Yep, I've just moved you up 7.
Thank you.
37. Then we will score our doctors that are fully done. I have 2 doctors that have both finished. That's going to score me another 13.
11.
Just the one. I may as well retire my dude as I'm not playing anymore, so I'll get 4 points off him.
Yep.
I've moved me.
Okay. We're going to skip phase E because that's the refilling queues. There's no point because we're not doing any further. Then we are at the point where we would normally treat our patients in the emergency room, but we've already sort of done that as we were going along. So any patients that we have treated can move out to the emergency room. They are safe. Any patients who are not treated go to Hades.
Yeah.
Laura has done that. So now take off your 3 points per patient day. So Dom loses 6. Laura loses 3. And that is the end of our version, at least, of Hippocrates.
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 Yeah, I messed up that last round quite badly. Oh well.
Yeah.
But we played it out of order, so it kind of shot us in the back.
We did a few things. We did a few things that didn't quite work out in the way that we should have. So I think we're getting a little tired, and I like that though. I think that's fun.
I like the game, but it's not easy to play on Tabletopia.
No, that's fair. I think this would feel a lot smoother if we're playing it physically.
It's a lot better when
Yeah.
you actually like make the kind of puzzle
Mhm.
in person and see where you can
Yeah.
join up and things.
And that's the thing. I think that's one of the things that we kind of have to try and remember is when we're playing these digitally, they are going to feel very differently playing them physically. I still enjoyed the game.
Yeah, I like the game.
I like the game. So yeah, I mean, I would play that again. I'd play it physically. It's fun. We are going to disappear off and go to bed now. I think it is time for us to go away. Don't know if there is anyone going that we could raid. Felicia, we could raid Felicia Day.
Goodness me.
We could raid Royal Gaviola. No, I think we're just going to leave it there for the night and head off. Thank you everyone for joining us. Sorry for the technical issues at the beginning. We seem to have found a fix though, so hopefully future streams.
Better internet.
Yeah, it seems that future streams going forward will be a little bit more stable, we hope. Come back and join us on Friday, where I'm going to be playing a game with Optimistic Elk, or Ross, as we call him, and we're going to play something. So hopefully we'll see you then. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. We will see you very, very soon. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Check out our YouTube page. Some of the things over there, if it's in the videos. Bye.